Such a beautiful bunch of lights, isn't it? Just crazy to think it's all from one sensor. If you have one of these 2020 Sprinters, what's crazy is when I was doing my brakes, I noticed one of my sensors looked a little bit iffy. I felt it. Unfortunately, it cracked the rest of the way. I'm going to show you the sensor it is. I actually talked to a few people and they're notorious to get hit by rocks or other things, especially if you live in yours and take it off-roading. So let's go ahead and show you the culprit and the sensor. So if you get down here, you'll notice the sensor. Well, I was looking at mine. See how that thing's not exactly holding on very well anymore? I'm guessing I took a rock right here. So to replace this, we have to squeeze, compress, slide the connector off. Leave this connector right here. There's a small, I want to say it's a quarter. I'll have to pull it out and see, and I'll let you know. But as you can see, that sensor is pooched. As you can see, I quickly popped the tire off to make this easier to show you. The sensor was snapped off right here. So what I did is I took a screw and I screwed it into the plastic. And now that it's in the plastic, I'm going to take a crowbar and use that to pop it out. If you're lucky and you have an edge, go ahead, but these sensors seem to be fun. So like I said, just drill right into the plastic. Don't use anything metal self-tapping. Just use something like a wood screw, so that way it only drills into the plastic. When you finally get it to break free, you can scream hallelujah with success. But like I said, you just have to keep drilling screws in and pulling it out piece by piece. And when you're lucky, you finally get it in and she lets go. So let's show you the new sensor. This is a Vimo one. As you can see, it's in a nice packet here. We'll go slip that in and screw it down. A little bit of blue Loctite and 70 inch-pounds. But yeah, let's go put this in and put the screw down. So the good news is all those lights are out. When you first start it, they won't go out. What you have to do is actually roll the vehicle forward. It'll notice that, hey, I can read again. And then all the lights go out. You will be left with a nasty engine light, which you can of course erase with your code reader. So go ahead, and if you don't have one, well, then you're kind of SOL. But if you got one, go ahead and erase it. If you don't have one, go buy one. Anyways, thanks again for watching. Press like if it helped you out and subscribe for more. That is your product number. I got this actually from Rock Auto. Cost me 200 bucks. If you were to get this from the dealership, it's $600 and something Canadian.